For 75 years, Holston Army Ammunition has aided in the defense and the protection of the United States, making explosives for the military.
And people who live nearby trust the facility to keep them and really people everywhere safe from any harm. But some fear behind the gates of the plant something's happening that's unsafe for humans and the environment. It is against the law for you to burn trash outdoors. According to the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation, it's harmful to the air we breathe and unhealthy for our neighbors near and far. But here, the rules are different.
The Holston Army Ammunition Plant is a government-owned, contractor-operated facility located on a picturesque 6,000 acres of land in Kingsport, Tennessee. We produce and develop explosives and specialty chemicals. We also synthesize and manufacture high explosives for the U.S. Department of Defense and commercial customers.
But that's not all that happens behind the plant's closely guarded gates. Here, the Army can and does burn trash, piles of it. Things you could never legally burn at home or your business. Just to the west of the heart of Kingsport, Holston Army Ammunition employees regularly take what are called off-specification or waste explosives and burn them in open-air pans as often as twice a week. At least once a month, the Army burns waste possibly contaminated with explosives in cages. And twice a year, an Army spokesman says employees create piles of things like work safety suits, plastics, construction waste like wood and pipes, all of which could be contaminated with explosives, and set the piles on fire. And where there's fire, there's this. A concerned neighbor captured photos. This open cage burn of explosive waste happened April 11th. This is video taken March 20th, 2013. The day before, the Army confirms it conducted a pile burn, and the Army says smoke appears to come from that pile. The smoke then seems to trail east over a neighborhood, but here the Army says the smoke trail is inconsistent, so it believes this could be fog lifting from a nearby river. While open burning's banned everywhere else, munition plants like Holston Army Ammunition are exempt when no other safe means of disposal exist. Holston Army Ammunition repeatedly has said there is no other safe alternative for disposing of the waste, a claim made as recently as July in this document sent to the state by the head of Health, Safety, and Security at BAE, the company that runs the plant. The Army says open burning has happened here in Kingsport since the plant opened in 1942. While permits don't require air monitoring of the open burns, the Army says it's always done with safety as a top priority. But some fear this is far from safe.
When you open burn material, it goes in the air and it gets in the soil and it eventually will get in the water.
Jane Williams is part of a national organization called Ceasefire that's pushing the Army to stop open burning.
We just know that there's better ways, and we're here to help find those better ways.
No one from BAE, the United States Army, or the Tennessee Department of Environment and Conservation would agree to be interviewed on camera for this report. Instead, they answered questions through email. A TDEC spokesman said the government regulates open burning through permits and ensures compliance through on-site inspections. And the Army says burns are conducted in accordance with the permit. But records reveal sometimes the rules get broken. Holston Army Ammunition's state permit allows for 36 pounds of an explosive called trimino-trinitrobenzene to be burned in 1 month. But on July 3, 2012, TDEC said logs reveal employees burned 3,346 pounds of it in 1 day. Records also reveal after an inspection in August 2015, the EPA determined Holston Army Ammunition was possibly open burning an unknown amount of PCBs, banned chemicals, a carcinogen.
We know that they have burned things that they should not have burned.
Activists aren't the only ones concerned about open burning. Last year, the head of the American Chemical Society wrote a letter to the U.S. Secretary of Defense about the continued open burning of munitions and toxic chemicals, saying it's outdated to have open burning remaining as an acceptable method of disposal for munitions and chemicals. That letter specifically mentioned Holston Army Ammunition Plant in Kingsport.
While the Army says there's no other safe way to get rid of that explosive connected waste at Holston Army Ammunition, BAE Systems says it and the Department of Defense are trying to reduce the amount of waste that has to be burned. In late September, BAE was awarded just over $1 million to study possible alternatives to open burning at Holston. That project is expected to be complete in 2019.